Hi, writers. I looked over your writing and I'm so impressed with your introductions and how you applied all that we learned to have a powerful introduction to your own writing. So fantastic work there. So far in our writing, we've learned so much. We've learned to have an organized table of contents. We learned how to have powerful introductions. We learned to elaborate and add details. We've learned to research and put the research into our own words. So today we're going to focus on our conclusion. How we write an effective conclusion. First we focused on intros, and now we're going to focus on effective conclusions. So just like how we looked at mentor text to get ideas for conclusions, we're going to look at mentor text for our introductions. We're now going to look at mentor text for our conclusions, asking yourself, what do these authors do in their conclusions that we can add to ours? So let's take a look. Remember how we looked at a VIP pass to a pro baseball game? I have that author's ending right here. These computers. I can't wait to be back at school where everything's fast. Okay, so let's take a look at the VIP pass to a pro baseball game conclusion. And then we'll take a look at mine and another student's for ideas of how we can make an effective conclusion. So the VIP pass to a pro baseball game conclusion is quick and to the point. He says, tomorrow they'll return for another game and another day of fun. So this author ends his book kind of circling back to the way he started. Let's now read the conclusion to our deadliest animals and see what this author does and see if he does anything different in his. Actually, the book is by Melissa Stewart. I'm going to go to the end. And she says, from tiny mosquitoes to gigantic elephants, the world's deadliest animals come in all sizes and all shapes. And they live in every habitat you can think of. But each of them has a special way of keeping themselves safe in a dangerous world. So this author's conclusion was definitely a little bit longer and a little bit more detailed. I noticed that this author kind of restated and gave a little summary of what they talked about in the book and their conclusion, reminding the reader of all that they learned. So let's think about how we can add all of these things into our own conclusions, and then I'll show you mine and another student's. So first, an effective conclusion, of course, draws a conclusion. You want to end with a statement, with your idea. Okay? It also, very importantly, needs to give a quick summary of the big points that you talked in your book. Maybe restate some of the big, most important chapters. Not all the details in there, just what the topics were. You also can add in your thoughts or feelings about the topic. Lastly, you can also ask questions or suggest ways readers might respond to your topic. Like, what are the next steps if they are interested in your topic? So let's take a look at my conclusion and how I took all these tips and strategies and added it to my writing. So let me pull up my conclusion. Let's see if it'll let me click. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to show you my conclusion to my swimming book. So I wrote in my conclusion. All right, so this is my conclusion. As you can see, swimming is an awesome sport that anyone can participate in. That's me drawing a conclusion there. Now that you know all about the equipment you need, the basic swimming strokes, and the benefits of swimming, again, I've restated the big important ideas. You are ready to suit up, dive in, and make a splash. I'm ready. Are you? So in the end there, I kind of give them a call to action. I'm saying they're ready to suit up and dive in. And then I ask a question. I'm ready. Are you? To kind of get them excited and answering yes, hopefully at the end of the book. Let's look at one more sample conclusion. This student wrote her all about book about cats. So let's see how she concluded her chapter book on cats. If it loads. All right. In conclusion, you now know about the wonderful animal called a cat. Now you know all about the different types of cats, food they eat, their life cycle, where they live, and what a cat is. I hope you adopt one day from your local shelter today. So again, both myself and this student drew a conclusion. We gave a quick summary of the big important parts. We added our thoughts and feelings, and we asked questions or suggested ways readers might respond. I really particularly love the way this writer gave a call to action saying, I hope you adopt a cat from your local shelter one day. All right, writers. So in your writing today, and when you get to the point, start to think about your conclusion and how you can properly conclude your essay. If you're not at that point yet, that's okay. Just remember these tips, skills, and strategies when you are ready to write your conclusion. All right, off you go.